Hello, I am Lawrence Skuvanek, President of Texas Tech University. It is my pleasure to welcome each of you to this, the December 2020 virtual commencement of Texas Tech University. Would you please join me for our national anthem performed by faculty members from the Texas Tech University School of Music.
Oh, say, can you see? What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, where so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare of bursting in air gave proof through the night that the flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Today is a very special day. This day represents a culmination of an incredible amount of work, determination, and sacrifice by you, the graduates, but also your family and those who've supported you. Although our traditional commencement ceremony was not possible for all graduates, I hope that as everyone watches this virtual commencement ceremony, you feel a great sense of celebration and pride in the accomplishments of the class of December 2020. This unprecedented period in history provides us with a valuable lesson on just how quickly our life circumstances can change. Graduates, you'll have a unique story to tell about the challenges you faced in completing your college degree. The way you have responded to these challenges is more important, more defining, more lasting than the circumstances you have confronted. The traits of grit and determination of Red Raiders have been so evident as we've responded to this pandemic. It's in our DNA as Red Raiders to roll up our sleeves and go to work and face our challenges head on, and that's what you have done. Your time at Texas Tech has prepared you for this moment and for your future. For some of you, graduation represents another step in your academic journey, and for others, the beginning of a completely new chapter of your life. The pathway to this moment has presented obstacles: academic, personal, financial, and the special circumstances of the pandemic. But you overcame those obstacles, and today we celebrate your spirit and perseverance. And now it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Ted Mitchell, Chancellor of the Texas Tech University System.
From the Texas Tech University System, welcome to graduation. I realize this is very different than what we're all used to with traditional graduation ceremonies, but in fact, today you're making history. And if you think about it for just a minute, all of the degrees that you're getting now are representations of your ability to solve problems. And in this particular environment, this is a perfect example of what that means. Finding yourself with a challenge, looking for an opportunity related to that challenge, and then making the best of it. So those of you that are graduating today, think about this for just a moment. This is not the first challenge that we've faced as a nation. Look at your parents. Most of your parents would have lived through things like the Cuban Missile Crisis, the assassination of a president, the assassination of Martin Luther King. In the 70s, they would have lived through things like the Watergate crisis, the Arab oil embargo, the Iranian hostage situation. In the 80s, they would have been around during the collapse of the Soviet Union and the falling of the Berlin Wall. And most of you then were born by the time that we had to face things like the Y2K bug, the 2000 dot-com bubble burst with the economy really tanking at that time. And then, of course, there was September 11th. Your parents and you have lived through either one or even two wars in Iraq. The point with all of this is that as a nation and as a people, we've had to deal with crisis time and again and again. But I want you to remember something. Think back on your own childhood. Think back on what your parents did for you. During any of these times of crisis, what your families would do, what your parents would do, is they would still get up every morning, they'd fix you breakfast with a smile, they would get you ready for school, they would go to work, they would save money to prepare for your future. So here you are today. You're now receiving degrees that will allow you to do things that very few people in society can do. The educations that you've received and the degrees that you're being awarded today are representative of your ability to face challenges, overcome them, and not just survive, but thrive. So, as part of this historical, virtual graduation ceremony, I would ask that you reflect for just a few minutes about the challenges that in your lifetime we have faced as a nation, about the challenges that your parents faced. And as you look forward, think about the things you can do to make this world a better place for those that will come after you, including someday your own children. Just remember always to strive for honor. And now it's my great privilege to introduce Chairman Christopher Huckabee, a graduate of Texas Tech University, and he will bring you a welcome on behalf of our Board of Regents.
Thank you, Chancellor Mitchell. On behalf of the Texas Tech University System Board of Regents, welcome to virtual graduation, and congratulations to the parents, family members, and friends who join us today. This is a time of celebration, not only for each graduate, but also for our faculty who've invested themselves in each of our graduates this year. As a Texas Tech alum and fellow Red Raider, I pay tribute to those of you who will receive your diplomas today. The fact that you have reached this milestone is a sign of your commitment and dedication. You earned this degree through hard work and determination. We congratulate you. I know this is a bittersweet moment. You pushed through the obstacles and you made it to this point. Well done. I'm sure many of you are already thinking fondly of the memories you created as a student at Texas Tech. As for some of those memories, I have advice. Sometimes what happened in Lubbock just needs to stay in Lubbock. I know that many of you are excited for this day so you can depart to that new job, the new city, or that next big adventure. But the longer you're away from Texas Tech, the more you will realize it's those little things that make being a Red Raider so special. You will come to realize the special traditions that hold all Red Raiders together and make us in many respects a family. Someday you'll be in a faraway city and you'll notice a double T on the car in front of you, or you'll see someone proudly wearing a Texas Tech shirt. You'll feel an instant urge to get your guns up high. Again, a bit of advice. That guns up thing in the airport security line does not always work, as our friends at TSA just don't seem to understand. So be careful with that one. Even when you aren't wearing red and black on the outside, I hope that you will always have it in your heart. Regardless of what you do, I am confident that you will become part of another tradition at Texas Tech. Graduates who've become leaders in their families and their communities. Maybe you'll go on to become rich and famous. Maybe you'll lead corporations, states, or even our nation. Regardless of where your career path leads, try to live by the words of the Matador song. Strive for honor evermore. If you do that, you will always find success. To all graduates today, congratulations. Please keep in touch. You are always welcome here. And as always, God bless Texas Tech.
Thank you, Chairman Huckabee. It is now my pleasure to introduce today's commencement speaker, Mark Bass. Mark Bass is a financial planner with Pennington Bass Associates in Lubbock, which is entrusted with more than $420 million of client assets. Mark received his Bachelor's of Business Administration degree in accounting from Texas Tech. He also holds a bachelor's degree in economics from Baylor University. He has been recognized nationally for his work as a financial planner, including being named by Money Magazine as one of the top 200 financial planners in the United States in 1987 and one of the top 400 financial advisors in the country by Financial Times in 2015. Mark has lectured numerous times throughout his career at universities and colleges and professional and civic groups, and has been sought out for his expert opinion by USA, Kiplinger's Personal Finance, Money Magazine, and the Wall Street Journal. In 2002, he was appointed by Congress as one of the 200 delegates to the Bipartisan National Summit on Retirement Savings. An active contributor to the Lubbock community, Mark is a board member and treasurer of the Lubbock Entertainment and Performing Arts Association, which is developing the Buddy Holly Hall of Performing Arts and Sciences. He's also a board member of the Lubbock Downtown Development Corporation. He previously served on the boards of the Lubbock Symphony Orchestra and the South Plains Food Bank, and he is a member of Second Baptist Church, where he has served in numerous leadership roles. Ladies and gentlemen, your commencement speaker, Mr. Mark Bass.
Thank you, President Skruvanek, and thanks for all you do. I join you and Chancellor Mitchell and the Board of Regents in celebrating those of you watching this who are the December 2020 graduates of Texas Tech University. Congratulations! I bet when you started your academic journey, you didn't think your commencement would look like this. It certainly is emblematic of this year. All of us have had to learn and adapt during this pandemic, or as my business partner Jennifer refers to it, this pandemic. While we miss gathering together for this ceremony, listening to the strains of pomp and circumstance, and singing the Matador song, there is a bright side. For example, you can pause this whenever you want to get a snack or a beverage, or maybe take the sheets out of the washer, throw them in the dryer. You can rewind this if you hear something inspiring or hear something irrelevant, as in, wow, did he really say that? Or you can just fast forward to the end and pick up your virtual diploma. Like pausing this video, I do hope you pause to reflect on your time at Texas Tech. I hope you savor your well-deserved accolades for your achievement. That reflection may include moments of joy and personal accomplishments, as well as participation in Tech's time-honored traditions such as the Carol of Lights or the masked rider running the field. I love those. That reflection also includes moments of challenge, disappointment, sadness, academically, relationally, culturally. It's healthy to reflect on those moments as well. What did you learn? If you're like me, there probably are some mistakes that you don't want to repeat. Like the time I had to make a 95 on a final to make a C in New Testament at Baylor. Bringing home a D to my Baptist parents would not be the homecoming any of us wanted. I made a 97, but only by knowing every step of St. Paul's missionary journeys, what he had for breakfast, and where he slept. Gratefully, I didn't have any similar experiences in my classes at Texas Tech. There are some life lessons I don't want to repeat, and you may feel the same. And the way we can avoid repeating those lessons is learning from them. The motivational speaker, Dennis Waitley, said, "Failure should be our teacher, not our undertaker. Failure is delay, not defeat." So first, I suggest you pause and reflect and learn. And don't be afraid to try something new, like giving a commencement address. When you learned to walk, you didn't do it on the first try. Nobody shamed you for not walking right away. In fact, most likely you were encouraged and cheered on for trying again and again. Hopefully you have others encouraging you today, but you can encourage and cheer yourself. As has been said, you're in charge of your own happiness. Set your sights on your own happiness, your own dreams, not someone else's idea of your happiness or dreams. Each one of us has the innate ability to make decisions that enhance our life. Some people refer to it as a gut feeling, or your inner voice, or your intuition. We all have that inner GPS. Look in the mirror. You can't lie to yourself looking into your own eyes. The example of others and the words of a mentor or spiritual leader can be impactful, even life-changing, but filter them through your inner GPS. So secondly, listen with your heart. Let it guide you. This year has been one of divisiveness, one more than anything I've ever seen, politically, relationally, culturally, and it seems that divisiveness is rooted in a lack of understanding or even the desire to understand. Stephen Covey said, "Seek first to understand, then to be understood." Politically, you may be red or blue, or maybe purple, a colorful mix of the two. I submit to you that if your first reaction to someone who differs from you politically, or racially or religiously for that matter, is to denigrate them or demonize them or to state that their world would be better if they changed, I assure you that the world won't get better. The Franciscan priest Richard Rohr refers to this as dualistic thinking. It's when I choose or prefer one side or perspective and call the other side wrong or untrue. Or it's the practice of comparative thinking which causes us to make assumptions about someone. You can tell by watching this that I am an older, white male, so that may set in motion certain assumptions you have about me. Let's add to those assumptions. I've achieved some degree of success professionally. I'm also Christian and heterosexual. Now, before you jump to too many conclusions, here are some other things. Fortunately, I grew up in a home where my parents generally sought to understand. Now, I'll be quick to say that every family is dysfunctional to some degree, and so was and is mine. But my folks modeled the idea of service and sought to learn from people different from us. I can have lunch with my cousin Carol, who is more a sister than a cousin, and my older son Grayson, and we represent the three monotheistic religions. Carol is Jewish, Grayson is Muslim, and I am Christian. And we get along, and we love and respect each other. Seems like the world could do the same. In the 1960s, when a young Dr. M.A.K. Lodi began teaching in the Texas Tech College of Engineering, his family and friends did not have a place to celebrate Eid, the feast that marks the end of the holy month of Ramadan. So my parents opened our home so they could do so. Now, I don't believe you have to be Christian to exhibit Christ-like characteristics, but Christ was the model in our home, and opening our home to our Muslim friends was the Christ-like thing to do. The poet George Eliot said, "What do we live for if it is not to make life less difficult for each other?" To me, that doesn't just apply to folks who are like you, but also to folks who are not like you, and not just to folks that look or believe like you, but to those who are different from you. Inclusion and exclusion are both taught and learned characteristics. Let's choose what improves the world. So start by looking at yourself. Seek to understand. Now, as a financial planner, I can't pass up this chance to offer some advice to you. We often tell our clients to give away 10% of their income, save or invest 10%, and live and pay taxes with the other 80%. In today's consumer-driven world, that can be a challenge. But if you can live with those parameters, you'll experience the joy of giving that helps others, the satisfaction of providing for your needs and even some of your wants, and you'll never outlive your money. Since the inception of the nationally recognized personal financial planning program at Texas Tech, Bill Gustafson has been the spirit and heart of that program. He's often stated, financial planning is easy. If you don't like where you are financially, then either decrease your expenses or increase your income, or both. Now, I recognize that may be an oversimplification, but not much. So be a good steward of your financial resources. Save your money. My grandfather was a cotton farmer about 75 miles north of Lubbock near Tulia in Swisher County. Pappy's formal education ended in the 3rd or 4th grade. Like many families around 1910, he was needed to work in the fields. He was a tenant farmer for many years. My mom said they moved every year to wherever he could find work. He eventually was able to buy his own place. As teenagers, sometimes in the summer, we worked on the farm. Well, we called it work. I'm sure Pappy was hoping we didn't tear it up or break something or hurt him or ourselves. My Aunt Opal, who is 98 years young and our favorite World War II veteran, said he learned to read just enough to get by and to sign his name. She said that honor and integrity were hallmarks of his life. He didn't need a contract to transact his business because his word and his handshake were his bond. Now granted, a world without agreements and contracts isn't feasible. Besides, our tech law grads would be without jobs. But those documents don't mean much if they're not backed by honor-based actions. So I encourage you to strive to learn from your successes and failures. Strive for happiness. Strive for understanding. Strive to be a good steward. And strive for honor evermore. Long live the Matadors.
Thank you, Mark. It is my pleasure to introduce our student speakers. We asked these students what it meant to them to graduate from Texas Tech and to share those impressions with us. Our graduate speaker is Melinda Laurie Anderson Guerrero, graduating with a Doctor of Philosophy in Interior Environmental Design, and our undergraduate speaker is David Isaiah Rivero, graduating with a Bachelor of Business Administration in Finance with honors from the Honors College.
Hi, fellow Red Raiders. I'd like to congratulate you on the completion of your degree. Some of you may be able to relate to this, but when I was coming to Texas Tech, I felt like a non-traditional student. I was returning to academia after 13 years of working in the industry, and I would be studying, working, and raising a family simultaneously. But once I got to Texas Tech, I realized that graduate students come from all different backgrounds, cultures, and experiences. It made me question what really is a traditional student anymore. Texas Tech provides resources that makes it possible for graduate students of all different backgrounds, such as scholarships, fellowships, and other resources. I know I've benefited from the Urbanofsky Fellowship. I've also seen it impact research. I have been able to participate in the Coalition of Natural Learning, which is a multidisciplinary effort across campus. And I know there are many other efforts similar to it across campus. But I've been able to see researchers from various backgrounds and disciplines work together to conduct research. The biggest takeaway that I will bring with me from my doctoral studies is the beauty in connecting research and community outreach. I've been able to see empirical evidence be directly applied in the community and see how it positively impacts people. I am excited to see us spread throughout the world and impact it with our contributions, whether that's in research, working professionally, or community engagement. And remember, from here, it's possible.
Hey Red Raiders, my name is David Rivero. I'm a fellow graduate studying finance and political science from Lovington, New Mexico, and it's an honor to have the opportunity to share this milestone with my fellow December graduates. Yes, 2020 has been a year full of unprecedented crises, but to me, the year 2020 is the year of fearless champions. In the heat of challenge and adversity, we've conquered a lot more than expected, and as a society, we're really good at remembering the things that go wrong and not necessarily when we get it right. But if there's one thing I've learned from Ferris Bueller it's life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. 2020 gave us a chance to slow down our incredibly fast-paced lives, to reflect on the priorities that are important to each of us. I was asked what graduating from Texas Tech University means to me, and the remarkable aspect of graduating from this great university means very different things to each of us. But in the end, I think there are some aspects that are shared by all Red Raiders, and that's our love for our people and our shared experiences. Now you're probably thinking, well, David, you can find that at a lot of universities, and you're probably right. But over the years, we've come together to make Lubbock our home. I chose Texas Tech University because of the academic atmosphere that cultivates our curiosities, the diverse student body, its unique clubs and organizations, and our beautiful campus. And throughout my time as student body president, I had an opportunity to experience all of that and more. I got to learn from each of my classmates on what it means to be a Red Raider, and it's the little things that bring us together, the common experiences. Maybe it's the game days, hot or cold, rain or shine with fellow Red Raiders, the carol of lights, pictures with the wrapped Will Rogers statue, the Going Band, saddle tramps, hiding tortillas before coming into the Jones, joining one of our over 500 clubs and organizations, studying abroad, intramurals, penny pints, 2 a.m. late night runs to Sam's West, Whataburger, or Raider Burrito, trying to avoid parking services, being in the Honors College, that feeling of success after finally passing dynamics, thermo, bio with Dini, or financial statements with Mark Moore, to celebrating our peers' hard work and accomplishments like our national title-winning meat judging team, Palm Squad, and Chess Club, and sometimes maybe going a little overboard after a Final Four win. But it's definitely not having to act and pretend as if you're on the phone while you walk through the free speech area on SGA election days so you won't be bombarded with campaign information or the daily tech announcement emails. Now, it may seem like I named just a lot of random things, but in the end, it's each of these experiences that truly represent the full fabric of our university and the diversity of our over 40,000 person student body. We take care of one another and lift each other up. It's simply what we do. Professors become mentors, and strangers become allies. The people you meet along the way become lifelong friends. We fight in our own battles, but share in our collective victories. We know that you can't teach passion, but the culture and traditions tech has instilled in each of us are what makes us a community. A college degree represents years of hard work, many late nights, tremendous sacrifices, and a Chimmy's marg or two along the way. But more importantly, it's academic and personal growth. On the other hand, for the class of 2020, a college degree represents our ability to flourish even through life-changing adversities that were brought on by the pandemic. I've always been told, when you know who you are, you know what to do. In the class of 2020, we know who we are. We're Red Raiders. Each of us have our own individual experiences, but let us remember, as we enter into this new season of life, to strive to be a person of character, integrity, and always going that extra mile when needed, because that's what being a Red Raider is all about. To the administrators, faculty, and staff who have challenged us to lead, learn, and grow, thank you. And to our parents and family, we love you. To my family, this one's for you. As we end our ceremony and log off our computers, turn off our televisions, or travel back to our collective spaces, I implore each of us to revel in our success and accomplishments and truly take into account this momentous occasion. A virtual ceremony doesn't diminish the importance of our accomplishments. Rather, it makes it that much more unique and worthwhile. Wishing you and your family health and safety in the new year, remember to not only take care of your loved ones and those who are in your communities, but to also take care of yourself. Congratulations, class of 2020, and as always, Rackham Tech.
Thank you, Melinda and David. It is my pleasure to introduce the Provost of Texas Tech University, Dr. Michael Gallion.
Thank you, President Skubanek. Degrees are awarded to those who have successfully completed all requirements established by the university and the faculties of their colleges and department. President Skubanek, the candidates are recommended to you for the conferring of their respective degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of Texas Tech University, I confer upon each of you the degree for which the Provost has recommended you. You may now turn your tassels to the left. Also at this time, those who have the official Texas Tech Alumni Association class ring may turn their rings outward. Congratulations.
We will now proceed with the recognition of individual graduates.
My name is Genevieve Durham de Cicero. I serve as the Interim Dean of the J.T. and Margaret Talkington College of Visual and Performing Arts. What a time to exist. You have had to adapt to the extremes, adjusting in rapid succession the methods that you have employed to achieve a goal long since identified. I congratulate you. The world changed quickly, and yet you have achieved your goal despite those changes. Now, you stand on the edge of a landscape that is so very different from what you've known. The world you're stepping into is full of uncertainty and chaos. Its landmarks are unfamiliar, and navigation is fraught with unexpected obstacles. For all of you, as it is for all of us, this new world is overflowing with rivers of questions and concerns. It is saturated with a thundering trauma that includes the coinciding threats of a global pandemic, brazen racism, and an economic atrophy that is having a profound effect on the arts. I cannot eradicate these obstacles. I cannot drain the rivers or stop the storms. But you can. Equipped with the skills, the knowledge, and the authority that you have worked so hard to secure while at Texas Tech University, you are uniquely positioned to move us forward. Your expertise, your ambition, your expression of art, and your staunch determination in the face of relentless challenge means that you, our graduates, are poised to be our leaders. You, our artists, have the capacity and the strength to do this. As you go forward, I ask that you make time to care for yourselves and for each other. I ask that you create space to reflect on who you are and who you want to be. And finally, I ask that you do this with compassion and with perseverance, knowing that all of us here in the J.T. and Margaret Talkington College of Visual and Performing Arts are not only counting on your leadership, we are absolutely certain that you will succeed. Congratulations, graduates. And now we proudly introduce the student speaker for the J.T. and Margaret Talkington College of Visual and Performing Arts, Madison Fanning.
I'm sure my peers can agree that graduating from Texas Tech is a very bittersweet feeling. Not only can we all say that we've now received degrees from a highly regarded university, we can also say that we've all become part of something that's a little bit bigger than just ourselves. From the minute we stepped foot on campus, however many years ago, we became part of the Red Raider family. Now, to me, that means that I can leave Texas Tech and do whatever I decide to do with my life, knowing that I received the best possible education that I could have in my time here. And I'm sure a lot of today's graduates can agree with that sentiment. While we receive this top-tier education, Texas Tech is very special in making sure that we also had a lot of fun while doing it. So whether you marched in the Goin' Band from Raiderland, or you packed the United Supermarkets arena to watch the basketball team win, or you stayed up super late in the stacks with your friends while studying for finals, I hope that everyone watching this video can say that they have created lifelong memories with lifelong friends, because I know I sure have. When you leave Texas Tech, whether you decide to become an engineer or an educator or a scientist, everyone watching this can say that they are a part of a family that has exceeded generations before them and will continue generations after us. Becoming a part of the Red Raider family has showed me that wherever life takes me, I will know for sure that I'll always have a home in Lubbock, America.
Woohoo! Congrats!
Hey, congratulations. Miss y'all.
Congratulations.
Hey y'all, behind me is where I first met most of you. A big part of your academic journey at Texas Tech University began back there. It was safe and comfortable, but we all know what currently lies in front of me is new and shiny and full of potential. And now it's time to begin a new journey. And it's okay to look back sometimes. What lies behind us is important, but I can't wait to see the new and shiny that's in store for all of you. Congratulations.
Yay! Congratulations, guys! You did it!
Congrats, grads! Wreck 'em!
Congratulations, graduates! Wreck 'em Tech! Congratulations, Texas Tech graduates.
Congrats on graduating. Good luck for the road ahead.
Hi, I'm Kim Walker, Director of the School of Music. It gives me enormous pleasure to salute our graduates. You arrived here as emerging professionals, already highly skilled when you came some years ago, but you depart as accomplished professionals, educators, performers, and scholars. We know that the work here at the School of the Music is transformative and sets a foundation for years of preparation yet to come. This is actually a journey of a lifetime. So we salute you, we congratulate you, we are so very proud of you, and we are now just getting behind decades of watching you and your accomplishments as our alumni. We look forward to welcoming you back now and in future, again and again and again. Congratulations and bravo.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Go. Be awesome.
However much time you have left. Live less than an ordinary life.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, graduates. We're so proud of you and we look forward to your many successes.
Congratulations and guns up! You made it! Guns up!
Congratulations, art students, you're graduating. We are so proud of you. We have seen you grow and change over these few years from nervous first-year students to confident seniors. You're creative thinkers, you're innovators. You're the people who are going to walk into the job and say, there's got to be a better way to do this, and you're going to find the better way. We hope you enjoyed your time with us. We really enjoyed being with you guys. We hope you'll come back. And I do really hope that you're going to remember your time here as a time where you grew a lot, where you learned a lot, and a time where you moved beyond the beginning towards something that's new and exciting. Congratulations, good luck, and we're cheering for you.
Many congratulations to each and every one of you on your graduation. Recom Tech.
Yay! Congratulations! Yay!
Hey, graduates!
Recom!
Proud of y'all. Proud of y'all.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, graduates.
Congratulations, graduates. I know all of you are going to be very successful.
Congratulations. Congratulations, graduates. Recom Tech and go change the world.
Congratulations, graduates. I'm so proud of you.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations. I am so excited for you. You have worked so hard to complete this degree in this stage of your life. You have so many wonderful things to look forward to in your future. Stay in touch with us as we want to know how and what you are doing. Guns up.
We're so proud of you.
Congratulations, class of 2020!
I just wanted to say how proud I am of all of you. You have all worked very hard, and it's so exciting to start this new chapter. I'm sure you won't miss my constant emails harassing you to schedule your appointments with me, but I'll miss seeing you every semester and helping you reach this final goal. I'll miss those of you who always knew what they were doing and came to your appointments completely prepared. And I'll also miss those of you who were completely clueless and trusted me to tell you what to take every semester. I'll definitely miss those of you who took time out of your busy lives to stop by just to chat and joke around with me. Graduation happens every semester, but it doesn't get easier, and this year is especially difficult since I can't actually say goodbye in person. Just know that I care about all of you and only wish the best for you in your exciting new future. Please let me know what you are doing and where you are going, and as the amazing Walt Disney used to say, all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them.
Congratulations, wonderful graduates of our Theater and Dance Program 2020. You've earned our trust, love, and respect. Because you have spent years harnessing your imaginations, you are the perfect group of students to transport us to whatever platform you dream of. As we traverse this virtual stage, paradoxically alone together, you're poised not only to understand, but to create community. Take the skills you have learned and know that no matter the challenge, you're more than equipped to overcome it. You will make this world a better place. We couldn't be prouder.
Good work, everyone.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, graduates.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations, graduates.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
졸업을 축하합니다.
Congratulations.
Go Tech! Congratulations all.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, graduates! Confetti!
Good job.
Congrats!
Congratulations!
Graduate degrees are conferred through the graduate school upon recommendation by the graduate faculty. We will begin by recognizing those who have achieved the highest academic designation, a doctoral degree. Following the recognition of our doctoral recipients, we will recognize those students who are receiving master's degrees.
Dr. Matthew Sean O'Neill, Hooding Professor Dr. Jennifer Jolly. Dr. Andrew Charles Schoen. Dr. Rodrigo Pessoa de Almeida, Hooding Professor Dr. Jeffrey Lestrapes. Dr. Nora Mohammed Al-Kaba, Hooding Professor Dr. Jorgelina Orfila. Dr. Zachary Elijah Daly, Hooding Professor Dr. Andrew Gibb. Dr. John Iverson, Hooding Professor Dr. Dorothy Chansky. Dr. Kristen Rogers, Hooding Professor Dr. Mark Charney. Alan Lenwood Smith. Hillary Ann Boyd. Yvonne Enid Ras Key. Allison Ray Tyndall Roberts. Oscar Alpuche Sanchez. Colin James Brown. Aaron Joseph Larson. Matthew Aaron Wimberly. Jason Scott Dendy.
We will now recognize the students graduating with baccalaureate degrees from the J.T. and Margaret Talkington College of Visual and Performing Arts.
Victoria Carleen McElhenney, summa cum laude, banner bearer for the J.T. and Margaret Talkington College of Visual and Performing Arts. Destiny DeEtte Davidson. Genevieve Suarez. Lee De Yu. Amy McPherson, magna cum laude. Kathleen Reagan Grimsley. Patrick Ngugi Kamau, cum laude. Zoe Elizabeth Fuqua. Samantha Raquel Garcia. Lydia Morgan Hoffman. Laura Avery Hopperdietzel. Ashley Brianne McClellan, magna cum laude. Zachary Lorenz Ochoa. Nathaniel Aaron Parodi. Laura L. Plaster, summa cum laude. Cassidy Ann Price. Amanda Lee Spearman. Thomas St. Clair. Dana Simone Williams. Anna Ruth Richardson Aaron Despain, cum laude. Jeremy Nicholas Brown, magna cum laude. Troy Landry Chester. Catherine Elizabeth Koger, summa cum laude. Marianne Williams Davidson, summa cum laude. Miranda Joy DeBruin, magna cum laude. Megan D. Deischer, magna cum laude. Erin Leah Espinoza, magna cum laude. Madison Lee Fanning, summa cum laude. Daniel Colin Finley, cum laude. Jonathan Fortson. Armando Fuerte, summa cum laude. Daniel Golan, summa cum laude. Eric B. Goodyear, magna cum laude. Saralina Nicole Guerrero, magna cum laude. Tyler Ryan Harris. Kaylee Nicole Jackson, summa cum laude. Brennan Gray Lowry, magna cum laude with honors. Connor Thomas McAllister, magna cum laude. Caitlin Margaret Mickelson, magna cum laude. Marisol Montañez, magna cum laude. Antonio Javier Musela Gonzalez. Jamie Nicole Nielsen, summa cum laude. Rachel Perkins, cum laude. Misael Pineda. Rebecca Michelle Pollock. Brennan Kenneth Ross, summa cum laude. Ashley Marie Sanchez. Caleb Zachary Santa Cruz, magna cum laude. Vinicius A. Santana, summa cum laude. Kristen Grace Schumann, summa cum laude. Christopher Philip Stockdale, magna cum laude. Spencer McCulloch Tripp. Anna Christina Lovering. Nicole Magalon.
Congratulations to all graduates. In addition, in an effort to keep all of you connected, each undergraduate will receive a complimentary one-year membership to the Texas Tech University Alumni Association, made possible by the Office of the President, and a one-year membership to the Red Raider Club, made possible by a generous gift from George and Linda McMahon.
It all began with the first loud and proud graduates of Texas Tech. Those dreamers and trailblazers had a vision to create an organization that would serve as a connection for alumni to one another and to the school they loved so dearly. A vision to give back by supporting the next generation and help the university continue to grow and strive. That vision for the Texas Tech Alumni Association has never changed. We represent more than 200,000 alumni across the world. No matter what you do or where your life takes you, you're part of the loud and proud alumni of Texas Tech. You're one of us.
The Alumni Association extends congratulations to each of the December 2020 graduates. You are encouraged to maintain contact with Texas Tech University through your Alumni Association. The association is particularly pleased to honor the undergraduate students ranking highest academically in each college and will recognize this accomplishment with a plaque mailed to each of the highest ranking students. Please join me in congratulating these honor students. We also want to pay honor to those students receiving teacher certification along with their degree. Please join me in congratulating these future teachers.
Graduates, as we come to the end of this commencement exercise, I appreciate the opportunity to again offer my personal congratulations. The entire Texas Tech University community is proud of you, just as are your parents, loved ones, and friends. And I know you join with me in acknowledging and thanking family and loved ones, as well as faculty and staff, for all they have done to help you to get to this important point in your life. You've changed and you've grown during your time at Texas Tech, but you've also made a difference in our university. You've impacted the lives of your classmates, some of whom will be among your best friends for the rest of your life. Your personal success and achievements have and will continue to elevate the reputation of our university. With your talents, your Texas Tech education, and the persistence you've displayed, you are well positioned to succeed. But your ultimate success in life is not determined by what you know today, but rather what you continue to learn and how you continue to grow personally and professionally. Be a lifelong learner. Nurture your intellectual curiosity. Be committed to your family, to your friends, to your community, and to causes that make a difference in this world. You reveal your Red Raider character from the commitments you make. Strive for honor evermore. That is an essential part of what Texas Tech is about. Because you are Red Raiders, there's an expectation you'll change the world for the better. I know that you will add to the legacy of our university. Remember that you will forever be a member of the Texas Tech family, a family that is built on close personal relationships, common experiences, and a love and a passion for a place where you spent some of the most defining years of your lives. Friendships made here will always be a part of your life. Stay connected to Texas Tech. Return to campus when you can, and tell the world with pride that you are a Red Raider. To the class of December 2020, I extend my heartfelt congratulations and best wishes, and always go Tech. And now the Matador song will be sung by Mr. Jeremy Brown, who is receiving a Bachelor of Music degree.
Five matadors for Tech, songs of love we sing to thee. Bear our banners far and wide, ever to be our pride. Fearless champions ever be, stand on heights of victory, strive for honor evermore. Long live the Matador!